Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. Central Valley Business. We meet here every day and talk to businesses or people who support businesses or people who help businesses. We're in COVID and we're trying to wade through that and help people get information on how they can keep going, how they can keep things up and keep hiring people or just keeping the doors open. By the way, we're one of our many shows here. We have an art show, an author show, a real estate show, a home improvement show, so many different shows at Central Valley Talk, and we're live all day long. We invite people to be on the show. It's free to come on the show and talk about your business, your service, your event. We'd love to have you. Post-show, some of our videos will end up on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, type Central Valley Talk. Facebook, type Central Valley Talk. You will find us. Thank you for watching. Now, if you're a business and you're struggling, you're looking for resources, you're looking for other people who maybe have some experience you don't, there's a lot of answers out there. And this week we've been asking a variety of guests in to talk to us about their business, and some resources might be available to them. Our next guest is Peter Fong from SCORE. Welcome, Peter. Tell us what SCORE is, first of all.
Well, thanks for having me, Mike. SCORE is a resource partner to the Small Business Administration. We've probably been one of the longest resources to them since 1964. And there's other partners involved in there, like the Small Business Development Centers and the Women Business Centers. But SCORE has been the longest serving resources for the Small Business Administration.
That's great. Now, boy, it's a tough time for business. We were talking before we went on the air that, some things are coming out of this COVID, like we're learning new ways to communicate, such as through Zoom. And I thought I was doing really good on Zoom because I've done a couple of calls. But you guys do a lot of Zoom calls. Is that right?
Yes. Because of COVID, we do these face-to-face, but what that has done for many organizations, especially at SCORE, we moved everything virtual to live webinars, and we've seen such a huge increase of 330% views, and more importantly is 220% attendance, which, we support small business for success, but we've been in survival since March, and we've had some successes and some failures.
Yeah. We've seen, around our area here in Fresno's Tower District, the same. Some people are actually thriving and others are just have had to close up shop. Tell us about some resources that SCORE would help businesses with, or some information they would help, or webinars they would help. How can people benefit from SCORE?
We have a website that we have over 2,600 webinars on there by subject. And these are updated on a weekly basis due to COVID, but more importantly, these are relevant webinars that pertains to businesses today that they can use for sustainability or to start a business. And the local chapter at Central Valley SCORE, which I think you may have down on your screen, can look at our calendar of events, and these are live webinars. Most webinars, you sit in the room and you just listen. These are what we call interactive, and there's a Q&A session at the end with the experts on there. And we try to answer all their questions, but questions they don't get answered, they can simply go to our website and get a one-on-one mentor assigned to them. And, it's not just a one session, because, things happen in businesses daily, but we are here for as long as the business wants us, and we're here at no cost.
Right. Yeah, that's the important thing. It's no cost. Now, most of the people, or probably all the people at SCORE, they've been down the road. They have experience, and they've been through ups and downs. And so you're getting kind of a seasoned professional.
And you're right, Mike. There's a reason is that, anybody can do a workshop and a webinar and read off a script, but the value of SCORE are its volunteers, and that's why we recognize this at our annual awards this year, where we're going virtual. And we're going to be the host for the chapters in the Central Valley, from Reading to Bakersfield to the Central Coast, and recognizing these volunteers, the talent. And some are working and some are retired, but they all have families too, and they're all experiences what we all are during COVID with the health issues and that sort of thing. But they've been there and have done that, and they're giving back their time. And more importantly, these are the most important resources we have at SCORE, and they are just incredible, dedicated volunteers.
Well, I tell you, some of the things you said really rings a bell. It's free. None of the people from SCORE are looking for anything from anybody. I, as a small businessman, get emails every day that, hey, we're going to help you, we're going to save your business, and they're all after something from me. So it makes me very worrisome about even which emails to answer. But it sounds like maybe SCORE would be a good place to start, maybe the best place to start. Do you recommend people start with your website?
They can, and there's many resources on there. But you're right, Mike. Most small business, they get hot goods and services to assist them. And I just want to send everybody a reminder that's on this call today is that we have to sign a code of ethics, and we have to reaffirm those code of ethics every year, that clients have a safe place to come without being sold any goods or services. And that's what we hold the pride on, is not only can we give them good advice, and it's at no cost, but we have no financial gain in their business. We're just here to help them. That's many of the resources available on our website, and yeah, please go on there, and if you can't find what you need on there, just request a mentor and talk to a SCORE volunteer in your area. That's excellent.
Well, now I believe the website's centralvalley.score.org.
That's pretty close. It's centralvalleyscore.org.
Centralvalleyscore.org. Okay. If you're watching today and you're in business, you're one of those lucky ones to stay in business, go to centralvalleyscore.org and just look at the resources. It's free to look at the website. It's free to talk to the SCORE guys. And there's a lot of wisdom over there. I've heard great stories, by the way, Peter, people who have talked to you and some success stories. We're running out of time, but last thoughts, Peter?
Well, our last thoughts, small business struggling today, don't go it alone. There's help for you. And the thing is, it's available for you at no cost. Through our supports of our local sponsors and lenders and the banks, have been a big supporter of SCORE, and of course our resource partners from the Small Business Administration. And you know, we can't do this alone, but we do it together with not only our community partners and the chambers and other nonprofit organizations, but more importantly, we are here to help the cities and the counties in economic growth. And you know, the viability of the economy is the people that live there. And we live here too, and we want to see everyone succeed.
All right. Peter Fong from SCORE, we sure appreciate you coming today, and what a great timely interview this was, that there is hope, there are resources out there, and there are people to talk to. Thank you, Peter. We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.